What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your future YouTube wrestling figures heavyweight champion, coming to you today with my Raw reactions for the May 23rd, 2016 episode, the follow-up from WWE Extreme Rules, which I was at. And if you want to check out all Grim's action from Extreme Rules, I'll put the link in the description. We had a hell of a lot of fun, and this episode of Raw was a hell of a lot of fun. We're on the road to Money in the Bank, and we had all kinds of cool qualifying matches as we fill out the Money in the Bank match, a super important match, because as we know, most people who win that Money in the Bank briefcase become WWE champion. Spoiler alert, except for Damien Sandow, Mr. Kennedy, and John Cena. Failed it. Okay. Raw starts off with the return of Seth Rollins. He comes out dressed in all black to cut a promo that he's back, bitch. And he's all smiling and happy and everybody's cheering for him. It's a grand old time. He's like, I guess all you people missed me. This is great. Oh, I'm back and I'm going to reclaim the championship I never lost. And everybody's cheering for him. And it's like, wow, he's going to be a good guy now instead of being the bastard he used to be, right? Wrong. He starts talking about all the fan mail you guys sent him. And Seth Rollins is like, I never read any of that fan mail. Rollins says he ripped up every piece of it and burned it in a fucking fire! You son of a bitch. How dare you do that? Your fans care about you, you fucking broken leg bastard, and you burn their fucking fan mail? People were pissed, and rightfully so. I think that was too stupid of him to do, and now he is back to being a heel, confirmed. So naturally, here comes Smiley McLaser tag. Roman Reigns comes down to the ring with the championship. Rollins runs away. What the fuck you running from, man? Don't you want to fight, Roman? I thought so. Oh, here comes Shane O' Big Mac, too. And he announces the main event for Money in the Bank. It's going to be Rollins versus Reigns for the belt, and people are super excited. This is going to be great. We don't have to wait for SummerSlam. We don't have to wait for WrestleMania. We're going to get this match at Money in the Bank. Awesome. Now, let's move on to some qualifying matches for tonight. We're going to have Chris Jericho versus Apollo Nudes. And Chris Jericho, he's the Band-Aid bitch. He's covered in bandages from head to butt crack because the poor fucker fell in the tax the night before. I don't know. Walking around with all those band-aids on his back, he looked tacky. And Apollo Crews, I'm thinking to myself, oh man, maybe he's going to beat Jericho and he's going to be in the Money in the Bank. This is going to be awesome. Or he's going to lose because WWE completely gave up on his ass. But before that match even happened, Sheamus went into this rage and beat the snot out of Apollo Crews backstage. And I'm like, oh fuck, now he's definitely gonna lose because, now he's gonna come out and sell the injury. Failed it! Motherfucker's like, I'm Apollo Crews and I'm happy to be here! Why so smiley? What the fuck are you happy about? You just got your ass beat by a former WWE champion backstage. He's so happy. He didn't sell that injury for anything. What a waste. And then he goes to the match and loses to Chris Jericho. And I'm thinking, well, WWE kind of gave up on him. And maybe this is why. Maybe the dude doesn't know what he's doing yet. Because apparently he can't even sell the storyline beatdown from the back. Failed it times 12. Damn it, I really liked Apollo Crews too. And now they're flushing him. Other qualifying match action. We got to see Cesaro versus The Miz. And we know that The Miz pinned Cesaro in that fatal four-way for the Intercontinental title when we all kind of wanted Cesaro to win. But fuck that. Who cares? Because now Cesaro is uppercutting his way right into the Money in the Bank match when he beats the Jizz. He beat him in the middle of the ring, and that's it. It's over with. Cesaro's in Money in the Bank, and the Jizz is out. Good place for the prick, right? The main event of Raw was an awesome qualifying match, and was actually super surprising to me. We had AJ Styles go up against Kevin Owens. Earlier in the evening, we seen a segment where the club came out to the ring and was talking to AJ about, we're in your back. And AJ's like, look, I don't fucking want your help. I want to do this all by myself. And the club is like, but we got your back. And AJ's like, well, I don't give a fuck. He's like, we can still be friends and brothers, but I don't want you guys helping me out. You do you. I'll do me. What the fuck is this? The League of Masturbations? They're gonna do themselves? No. The club Club was pissed about this. They're like, fuck you, AJ. If you don't want us to have your back, talk to the Hand. I'm surprised they didn't beat his ass down. They just walked away like, fuck you, fuck you. Wait, no, don't talk to me anymore. Don't talk to me anymore. Don't talk to us ever again. We're not friends now. We're not friends. I'm going to block you on Twitter. I'm going to block you on Instagram. I'm going to unfriend you on Facebook. We don't have anything to do with you, AJ Styles, says the Club. AJ didn't care. AJ didn't give a shit. He went right into his match with Kevin Owens. But maybe he did care. Maybe that's kind of the storyline they went with right here. He puts on a stellar match with Kevin Owens. A match that could have main evented a friggin' pay-per-view. A match that could main event SummerSlam. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, two of our fucking favorites, right? And the match was epic. And Kevin Owens won. Clean. In the middle of the ring. Which is, super odd to say clean and Kevin Owens in the same sentence because, But anyway, Kevin Owens wins the matchup, qualifies to be in Money in the Bank. But what about AJ? What the hell's that dude gonna do? Is he gonna fight the Club all by himself? Maybe in a match at Money in the Bank? Because he's not gonna be in the Money in the Bank match. He don't need the briefcase to win the title. He, goes out and loses to Roman Reigns all on his own. That sucked. Speaking of not sucking, Charlotte kicked her dad to the curb. She's all like, I don't need you anymore, Dad. You want to watch me, Dad? Watch me on TV like I had to watch you, Dad. Why the hell was Charlotte so salty? Her dad saved the women's title for her numerous fucking times. Be appreciative, you bitch. I thought that Charlotte's promo was fantastic. This is why the WWE is so behind her. People are like, oh, fuck Charlotte, she sucks. No, she's really been friggin' amazing. Her promo skills are top-notch. That was grade A, world-class heel heat. She got people to feel sorry for Ric Flair as a poor old fuck cried his eyes out in the ring as his little girl kicked him to the curb. And then she's like, here I am with Dana. Big boob Dana broke. And Ric Flair, you're out of here. Baron Foreskin cut a cool promo on Dolph Ziggler in the back as Dolph Ziggler went out to the ring to face Dean Ambrose in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. And I'm surprised that Baron Foreskin didn't interfere. It was actually a pretty good match, and Dean Ambrose won clean. And again, using Dean Ambrose and clean in the same sentence, because, Dean Ambrose was kind of, it's obvious to anybody. Dean Ambrose wins clean. That's 2 wins for Ambrose 2 nights in a row. I couldn't believe it. Right. Dean Ambrose is going to be in the Money in the Bank match, which, people are super excited for because now this matchup is really taking shape. Where was the new United States Championship on this episode? He's at home, washing his tights. No Rusev on the show whatsoever, which in my opinion was a fucking fail. But who did we get to see? The Social Cunt Punts. The segment started with the New Day out in the middle of the ring with a birthday cake. Why? Oh, reasons. Because cake is cool, right? And they were threatening to throw the cake on Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, kids in the crowd. But out comes the Social Outcast to save the day. Nobody cares. Turns into a match. The New Day wins. And then what did they do? Oh! Solid steel! Frosting covered cake to the face of Heath Slater! Later, Slater! Pooh! Cake face, motherfucker! Anytime you see a dude get cake faced, it's funny. How can you not laugh at that? Especially when it's Heath Slater. Big Cass's music hits, Big Cass comes out, and then all of a sudden he points to the entrance ramp, and here comes Enzo, having a seizure. The way the dude dances around, and he's wearing this cool coat, which makes him look like a leopard print Shinsuke Nakamura. It was awesome to see Enzo back. He cuts one of his funniest fuck promos, as normal, because you can't teach that. And then, now come the Dudley Boys. And then we get to see Big Cass versus Bubba Ray Dudley, when last week we got to see Big Cass versus Devon. And of course, Big Cass wins with the big boot and the Empire Elbow. Pow! That's not really his finish, right? I mean, the big boot should be the fucker's finish, not the Empire Elbow. Especially when Zack Ryder does the Elbow drop. I don't know. Stick with the big boot for a finish, please. Big Cass. You know what else I thought was cool about Raw? Another fresh match. We seen Sami Zayn versus Sheamus, which was the Money in the Bank qualifier, which Sami Zayn won, which, people were pumped about, and I agree with. Sami Zayn should have won. And that is why Sheamus was salty as a pretzel and beat the piss out of poor Apollo Nudes backstage. I kind of thought that, that makes good for a storyline. Sheamus is pissed about all these new era stupid stars like Apollo Nudes and Sami Zayn, and that's why he kicked his ass. But Apollo didn't sell the friggin' beat down later on in the show. Dumb. I don't know why he failed that. It was pretty bad. So, what did you guys think of Raw? I thought it was a pretty decent episode, but then again, I'm still super pumped from Extreme Rules. I really liked that show. Maybe being in the 6th row sort of helped my appreciation of the action. But I want to know what you guys thought of the show. Please leave your comments in the description below. And I thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Grim Out!